Hello, how are you? It's me, Deep Space Nectar. I appreciate you for coming back, and if you are new, welcome. Tap on in, check me out. If you catch a vibe, show me some love, like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support and all the love, I truly do. I'm excited to be here. I'm grateful. I'm happy. So let's dig in. Let's dig deep. Let's grow so we can aspire to inspire before we expire. Okay, I'm going to do a different reading today. Inspired by my dear beloved cat, my precious little babe. So I wanted to do something different, right? I wanted to do what does our pets want us to know, right? I truly believe that our pets are, at least for some of us, right? Our pets are our spirit guides in the flesh, right? They are ascended masters in the flesh for some of us. You know, they're very powerful guides for us, okay? You know, and your pets will always tell you, especially cats. Cats really are these really mystical and far out creatures. You know, they really truly operate in like the ninth dimension all the time. So cats see things that we don't see. Cats see so much more that we don't see, right? So pay attention to your cats. Dogs too, right? Dogs always remind me of, you know, the Sirius star system too. You know, and what's interesting, dog backwards is God, right? So loyalty there, and that says something about that. You know, and cats and dogs, I believe they see spirits. But I think cats I know specifically, they operate in like the ninth dimension here, right? It's like they're in these little bodies when they're really these giant big cats, right? They're like 9 feet tall. So yeah, it's like they, you know, it always makes me think of like that like bumper sticker that says like who rescued who, you know. And I have to ask myself that all the time with my little rescue, you know, like who really rescued who there, Peppercini? Was it you or me? Yeah, so I want to do a reading of what do our pets want us to know, you know? Like what messages do our pets have for us? You know, and as the veils keep getting thinner and thinner and more non-existent, right? Our telepathy with animals is going to increase, right? Maybe you are experiencing telepathy with your own pet right now, right? So be mindful, take heed with everything, okay? It's like they can feel the upcoming shifts before you can. So work with them, right? It's like they're like your chosen assisted guide here in this realm, right? And they're with you for a reason. You know, I know my sweet boy is very he's been very close to me, more so than lately, which I don't know if he could get any closer, right? But he's been very, very cuddly, very sweet. You know, he's sleeping in my arms, putting his paw on my face. You know, I could just die. It's so amazing. It's so sweet. I feel so much love from him, right? You know, and remind yourself, give your pets the attention, right? 333. They're here for you too, right? They are your guides in the flesh. They're little spirit guides that are running and walking around, right? So give them a little extra love. Give them some extra treats, you know, brush them, make them feel good. Get them a new toy. Make sure that you're giving them all that love too, because they give you so much love, right? And I feel like they protect you in ways that maybe you truly don't comprehend, all right? Or maybe, you know, maybe it slips your mind a little bit. So this is just for fun. We'll see what comes up. So what do our spirit guide pets want us to know? That came out like this. Okay. We have inspiration. Be open to a world of endless possibilities. Okay. So what I'm getting with that, it's like maybe your pet is like an inspiration to you, right? And maybe you are an inspiration to your pet, right? Like your pet loves you so much, right? And it's kind of like their love for you inspires them to be protective, right? Or you them. We have euphoria. Euphoria will amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer. Yeah, spend some time with them, right? It's like you ever see how your pet smiles at you? You ever catch them like smiling at you, or just being so happy, like when you come home and so excited, you know, whether, you know, they're jumping on you, they're scratching at you, meowing at you, barking at you, whatever, you know, it's kind of gives you that feeling of euphoria, right? And that alone is kind of inspiring, right? Like that opens up endless possibilities of the heart, in a sense, you know. Future, direct your intentions and actions wisely, and your future will be fed with fulfillment. Okay, I kind of feel like your pet is almost giving you kind of signs and clues and indications of, look at this change on the bottom, like there's a lot of changes going on, right? And it's like your pet is kind of saying like, hey, get in like this Two of Wands energy, get in like this planning mode, okay? And be mindful, right? And be direct with your intentions and your actions, right? Direct them wisely too, okay? Make very sound decisions right now, okay? Expand your flexibility for change, and you'll enjoy the vitality of life ahead, right? So your cat or your dog or your pet is acting a little strange, right? It's kind of like they're picking up on those energies beforehand, right? It's almost like they're kind of telling you like, hey, listen, we're getting ready to shift here, so are you ready? Because I'm ready, okay? So yeah, definitely pay attention to your pets, okay? And you know what I've noticed too is sometimes, especially during this full moon in Scorpio, my little babe has eaten so much. Oh my goodness. Like every 2 hours at night he'd be waking up to eat, and he would have all this abundance of energy, you know. And I feel like that's okay, because, you know, animals go through initiations too, right? Because they're operating at such higher levels of frequency, and they're anchoring so many codes down here, right? It's almost like the message that I'm getting here too is like, be open to the world of endless possibilities, right? Be open that your pet is your spirit guide in some sense, right? Because it's like they're almost being a channel for you, right? They're kind of channeling all these codes and like this divine guidance down here in this realm from all the higher realms, right? And it's kind of like up to you to be open to exploring those different possibilities, right? I'm really telling you, I'm really picking up heavy, and I've been picking this up for a while, that telepathy between you know, humans and animals, especially kind of like our pets too, and the birds, is it's heightening, right? It's going to be more readily available for everyone. You know, telepathy between humans is rapidly expanding, right? It's happening at a faster rate. It's happening more often, and I think between animals too, right? It's definitely, you know, it's definitely going on here, okay? And it's like, yeah, your pets are definitely helping you transition, helping you 808, helping you with whatever future changes are going on, right? It's kind of like they have this divine guidance. Are you willing to be open to listen, okay? It's like there's a whole world of endless possibilities that are open to you, okay? And it's like, it's very exciting. It's almost giving this euphoric sensation, right? And it's almost like when you're able to tap in like spiritually with your pet, or you kind of make that connection, like, oh my gosh, like, goodness, you really are my guide in the flesh. It really does amplify your awareness of the beauty that life has to offer, you know, and it's just makes you feel more gratitude, you know. It's a woodpecker in this tree out here. I've seen some of the biggest woodpeckers in my like at least like 2 feet. I didn't know that they got that big. But they're so beautiful with their red mohawks, you know, and the black and white spotted backs. So, you know, definitely, if that's something, if you resonate with this and it's something that you're open to, you know, be mindful of that, you know. It's really beautiful. You know, animals are very powerful and beautiful teachers. They truly are, especially our pets. And, you know, our pets know us better than us sometimes, you know. They need a lot of love too. I really do think too, when I was talking about the feeding, you know, if your pets are a little extra hungry, you know, I'm not a vet or anything, so this is not professional advice, you know. But they are spiritual beings too, right? Because they do operate at these higher dimensions, right? So just like when we go through kind of like ascension upgrades and we're integrating different codes and like our eating patterns change, I feel the same for them, you know. And the Scorpio full moon was intense. Intense, okay? You know, maybe some of you were fasting, okay? Maybe some of you just needed to like eat a lot, right? To like really ground yourself, okay? I feel the same for pets too. But again, I'm not a professional, so that is not professional advice. So take what resonates and leave what does not. Look at this. Miracle. Yes, it's like your pets are telling you that miracles exist, right? They're telling you to kind of believe in that frequency of miracles, right? The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. Exactly, with inspiration, be open to a world of endless possibilities. Let's get one more. What else does our pet want us to know? Look at that, 1111. It's like there's future miracles on their way, you know, it's future changes, right? So it's almost like embody that frequency of the miracle, okay? Communication. It's like maybe you might even get some type of miraculous communication with your pet, you know? Maybe you will start tapping into that telepathic communication, and it's going to be like a miracle, you know, where you're kind of having a conversation with them in your head, right? And you can almost hear their voice. And you may think you're going a little crazy, but it's real. I'm telling you, it's real. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of Source and balanced exchange. Look at this. We have remembrance on the bottom, right? It's almost like 1212. It's almost like, you know, this specific pet that you have, and you know, maybe it's a pet that crossed over, right? Maybe this is a pet that you had when you were younger, okay? Maybe this is a pet that's no longer with you, but they're still with you. They're a spirit guide. You know, I have dreams, frequent dreams all the time of this rescue pet that I had, Bronson. You know, he was so sweet. He would sleep on my chest every night. You know, I've had the pleasure of such incredible animals coming into my life, and they have helped me heal in really amazing, beautiful ways. You know, animals are, they're amazing. They are very powerful healers in and of themselves. You know, the love that they possess and the love that they share is endless. You know, it really is. So, yeah, it's like, in some sense, right now your pets are kind of almost communicating with you to be open to miracles, to be inspired, to be inspired to be open to the world of endless possibilities, right? To remember who it is that you truly are, right? Remember the true meaning of life, right? Remember the true essence that you hold within, right? The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life, okay? I'm also getting to kind of almost like soul retrieval, so in some sense, maybe your pet's helping you with that, you know? I have many dreams with, you know, my current cat right now. We're always getting into adventures in my dreams, you know, and in some ways we're always kind of looking out for each other too. It's really beautiful, you know, so I think I will leave that there. There's definitely some miracle communication coming through, right? And it's almost like it's going to help you kind of remember the beauty that life truly has to offer, right? The more that you're open to these possibilities, right? And be mindful of the changes that you're going through right now, and kind of prepare yourself to get in this energy of flowing with the change, right? And being flexible, okay? So be expansive, because you know, you have the possibility to really lead a future that is led with fulfillment, you know, and there's a lot of fulfillment coming in. There's a lot of miracles, right? It's about like remembrance, and it seems like your pet has a lot to do with this too. It's like they're a little miracle light worker, right? You have a little miracle light worker that's kind of beside you. So that's all I have. I hope this helps somebody, or at least this was fun for me to do. Hope it was fun for someone else too. All right, I'll catch you next time.